We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Ali LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Ayton. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Wallace inside. He's defended by Reeves. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And slam dunk by SGA.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's James. And Holmgren pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Thunder for a minute. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Ali, thank you.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Offensive rebound.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Williams with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
James looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Wallace the pass to Holmgren. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to LaRavia. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Down low, here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Holmgren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Luka Doncic. 5th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's James. Scoreless thus far. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 16-point game. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Outside, James. 6 to shoot to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the ring.
The Thunder leading by 14. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Doncic dishes to Ayton. Laravia passes to LeBron, and the dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
So it's the Thunder now. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Clock at 4. Tries the spin move. Williams. And the rejection by James. Ayton finds Laravia. Back to Ayton. Holmgren with the steal. Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Lakers trail by 12. James outside. Reeves against Dort. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Doncic. From deep, Reeves. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the slam by Williams.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Drills the three-pointer.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
SGA on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Caruso, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Here he goes. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Outside, SGA. Back to Williams. There's the triple, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Doncic feeling it out, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
The Thunder leading by 11. Now SGA. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
First free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for James. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Lakers trail by 12. Kennard with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Williams. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from Kennard. Both free throws good from Kennard.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Doncic against SGA. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
That free throw good from SGA. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jared McCain comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for SGA.
One shot.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Here's McCain. The wide open look here for Caruso. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 13. Doncic against Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's McCain, covered by Hayes. Mitchell outside, over Hayes. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Lakers trail by 13. Doncic outside. Here's the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Williams. 10 points for him. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Kennard, the pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by McCain. Outside Williams. Rebound the Lakers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Again, Los Angeles. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McCain against Kennard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren hits them both. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Doncic. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Jared McCain is out there with Mitchell, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
Mitchell with it. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Holmgren. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Hachimura. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Denial.
Whoa. Hachimura making this defensive presence felt.
And there's the drive, and it's good for 2. Vanderbilt's got 6 points. And here now the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Lakers second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Mitchell against Smart. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Thunder leading by 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Good on the short little jump shot. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Chet Holmgren. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wallace has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Hayes. Hasn't made one yet. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here is Mitchell. To the right side. For 3, Holmgren, and the Thunder another 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's Reeves. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Cleveland.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in for Smart. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 12. In the corner, Wallace with it. From past the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hachimura the pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-3 run. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Over Reeves. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Williams has got 12.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shot. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Hartenstein with the screen on Hachimura. The shot by Williams, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. And then for the Lakers, James comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 10.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. The first free throw is good. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Lakers trail by 13. Kennard, the pass to James. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. James has got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And here now the Thunder after LeBron James's miss. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. And here's SGA to the paint. Vanderbilt with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers up the floor. James with a powerful jam.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
The Thunder leading by 9. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Laravia passes to Kennard. Now here's James. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt a screen on Holmgren. James buries the 3. Oklahoma City's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Kennard. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Laravia. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jared McCain's checked in for Holmgren. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Back to McCain. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Doncic with a screen for Kennard. In the corner, it's James. LeBron carving out space inside.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
The Thunder leading by 5. Now here's SGA. 12 points for him. Pass to Hartenstein. Bucket is good. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Kennard. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Oklahoma City's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside, SGA. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. James misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:12 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Outside Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. A nice shot by LeBron.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. LA has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Now Kennard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 4 on the clock. Ayton lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
Well, he's been absolutely locked in from range, something my man Kenny knows about. Ain't that right, Jet?
Hi. Are you talking about me? Oh, I didn't even know. You talking about three-point shooting? Locked in? I just know a little bit about it. I'm sorry.
Feigning mock surprise.
Actually, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Jason Eugene, Terry.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. For the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you see how he creates the offense? Efficient, high-volume scorer. He makes the plays for others. Man, this guy's great. He never wears down.
Also, defensively, Shai will challenge you and pick your pocket.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 1. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Now, here's Dort. Still scoreless. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by James.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Thunder trailing by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reeves. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. He doesn't hit that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Doncic bounce pass. Oh, Ayton in position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Wallace with the screen on Doncic. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And just miss after miss right now. Lakers leading by 9. Inside, it's stolen by Dort. And they're on the break. Holmgren in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Dort screen on James. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Wallace outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holmgren. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's LaRavia, defended by Dort. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Williams. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to get something going. The Thunder with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doncic outside. Reeves outside. No good with the triple. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. And Williams slams it in.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Reeves with it. 9 points in the game so far. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Thunder trailing by 15. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to be Holmgren shooting. That one on Ayton. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thunder trailing by 14. SGA kicks to Dort. On the wing, Wallace. He's defended by Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 17.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. LeBron outside. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. LaRavia's got his second basket of the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Thunder. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. Gilgeous Alexander finds Caruso. Shai takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Lakers leading by 12. Pass to LaRavia. Doncic with a screen on Dort. Here's LaRavia. And here is Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Williams. And stolen by LeBron. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here's SGA. He's got 14. That shot missing. James with it. Dort covering. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. His three-pointer's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 15. With the crossover, Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, James. Out to Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 17 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Holmgren at the elbow. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got 21 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And he's good on the second.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Hachimura. Caruso, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That one good for 2.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 21. Misses the wing J. Here's Vanderbilt. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams, and it's Mitchell in for George. Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. James up top. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Look at the Lakers. Right now they've acquired the 2nd best record in the conference. And of course the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're 9th best in the conference.
And you know, for the Thunder, they have clear goals in this final month. Time to secure a spot in the play-in because that's their ticket into the playoffs.
Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Clock at 6. The shot off that time.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Vanderbilt with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Nice shot by Smart.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. SGA against Smart. Here's SGA. What a terrific move that was. SGA's got 16.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Hartenstein. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Vanderbilt against Hartenstein. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Los Angeles leading by 19. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Hartenstein. The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt hits them both. Now, here's Mitchell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart dishes to LeBron. Launches it. Thunder with the rebound.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That shot no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Williams is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's Reeves. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now Hayes. Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And the first one drops. Hachimura hits them both. And so here is Oklahoma City. Wallace with the ball. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes long. Thunder trailing by 21. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Stolen by Reeves. And stolen by Wallace. Caruso with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Never gives up. That's who Caruso is. He will continue to fight inside.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Smart finds Reeves. And here's Hayes. He's defended by Hartenstein.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And here is Wallace. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Mitchell outside. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Smart passes to Hachimura. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And Smart's initiative, that's my favorite part. Like, he is amazing at making things happen on the drive.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams dishes to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jared McCain's checked in for Alex Caruso. And then for the Lakers. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Hachimura. That one misses for Hartenstein. Lakers leading by 17. pass to Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to McCain. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Thunder trailing by 19. Here's McCain. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Doncic against Wallace. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Now, here's Mitchell. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Vanderbilt after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Kept alive. Outside for Smart. Kennard setting the pick for Smart. It's stolen by McCain. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Williams. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Williams has got 19 points.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Jared McCain. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luke Kennard. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Hayes, bounce pass. Reeves can't hit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
SGA against Doncic. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Gilgeous-Alexander right over the defense.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
And here is Los Angeles now. Now Reeves. They lead by 14. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell. The Lakers also with a sub. Ayton's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. SGA against Doncic. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
James, the pass to Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from way outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one drops. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. Hands it from downtown. Dort's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Back to Laravia. Pass to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 16. It's James atop the key. Back to Reeves. Doncic finds Reeves. Shoots over Dort. Reeves can't hit. Oklahoma City shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Doncic with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Doncic has got 26.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now SGA. Clock at 6. Holmgren against LeBron. He's off from 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Alexander pulls it down.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shai has mastered.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Doncic with it. Beyond the arc. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Thunder trailing by 15. It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Got it to go off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
LaRavie has gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
And here is James following Lu Dort's 3. Puts it right back up and in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 16. Williams in the post, working on James, and the rejection by Ayton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for back.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.